Merry Cubemas, everybody. Time to play some Vintage Cube. We're going to be drafting all the most powerful cards in Magic, and we could get anything, including the Black Lotus. So let's hope we open Black Lotus. Pack one, pick one. Ready? Black Lotus. We got a Lotus Bloom. We've got Ancient Grudge, Oblivion Ring, Ultimate Price. Lotus Bloom is okay. Scalding Tarn is alright. Bribery is very good. Yeah, let's go with Bribery. Alright. Signet. Wishclaw Talisman. This is interesting. It's like a demonic tutor where they get to the demonic tutor once and then you get demonic to tutor again. Interesting. Hellrider might be the best 4-drop in the mono red deck, but the 4-drop is like the least important card. Let's take the fixing here. It's fixing and it's ramp. So I'd say more it's ramp. Take some early interaction. Passing Dark Dwellers, which is a little much. Burst Lightning, which is good. Mole Drifter, which is very good. Path to Exile gets you out of some spots. And it's 1 mana. Well, you know, those are 3 cards. Can't say we've found our happy home yet. Someone must have a really tough choice. Urza is pretty decent. Repel is okay. What is this card? Ooh, that's interesting. We're gonna take Urza. Become some sort of artifact blue deck. Kaya is interesting. Condemn is okay. Fatal Push might just be good. We're gonna take Selesnya Signet, get that ramp. Ramp is very good in the cube. Well, we've got some interesting choices here. This is an artifact. If we get Tinker, it would be very good. Miscalc is really good interaction, but Coercive Portal is an artifact that lets you draw 1 every turn. Consideration for Academy Ruins. I find that if you are running artifact deck, you don't often have artifacts in your graveyard. Just doesn't come up as much as you'd think. Let's sort this. It is... There we go. No 3-drops yet. I can't move them 1 over. Well, there's Plateau. Trinket Mage, which gets nothing yet. Spectral Procession. Moat. These are all pretty bad. Let's take Fixing in case we're able to play... Wait, red? And it's a duel. At this point, could I still go mono red? I could. You can go mono red with like 2 packs left, but it's not advisable. That's one of the cards that would make you go mono red. Day of Judgment or Treasure Cruise? Day of Judgment. It's one of the best. It's the sweeper. Interesting. Savannah and O-Ring are both here. We're going to take O-Ring here. Stoneforge Mystic could be good if we, you know, maybe I should have taken Lotus Bloom. Lotus Bloom is so bad late game. We'll take Hellrider, I guess. We could have had Shrine of Burning Rage Hellrider. We could have just switched full gears into mono red. I haven't done it yet, this Cubemas, but I will one of these days. Take Godless Shrine here. It's not unlikely that we'll want to splash a good black card. Alright, take a Mana Tithe. Well, we're getting a lot of white cards. We're not getting a lot of blue payoffs here. Thing of the Ice or Mary Angel Condemn. We'll put Condemn. Might even be a sideboard. But it's a good sideboard card. Relic Warder is very good because there are so many artifacts floating around. Academy Ruins is, like I said, it doesn't come up as often as you would think. Okay, well, we can take Tolarian Academy or Mox Jet. Well, if we become the artifact deck, Tolarian Academy is better. So now we really want to draft artifacts and things to do with mana. Because we just passed up a Mox. And look at this. Lots of artifact cards. So we got Tezzeret is good in the artifact deck. Emery is good in the artifact deck. Basalt Monolith is good in the artifact deck. Phyrexian Revoker is very good because it kills planeswalkers. Let's take the Basalt Monolith and hopefully one of these other artifacts cards wheels. And Mishra's Workshop. We're going to take this and hope one of the other ones wields. Now we also need to look out for things to do with big mana. Oh man. Thran Dynamo. Gruul Signet. Mana Confluence. O-Stone. Holy crap holy. Let's take the Dynamo and hope... I guess hope another artifact wheels. It's not likely to. But we're getting big mana now. Holy... What the heck are people smoking? You can't pass Ancient Tomb. I guess you can, but that's another more colorless ramp, basically. A land that taps for 2. I mean, it hurts you, but who really cares about that? No pain, no gain. That's what I say. Boy, that Mox would have been nice, but Tolarian Academy is possibly even sweeter. So we're gonna have a ton of colorless mana. What are we gonna do with the colorless mana? What could we possibly do with colorless mana? Karna's freaking awesome. It's just so hard for them to deal with. One Power Stone is good. But we're going to take Karn, because what's the point of having mana and nothing to spend it on? Force of Negation is interesting. But we don't have that many blue cards, unfortunately. Let's take Celestial Colonnade. There's Tundra, the fetch land, and then this. And this is probably the third best blue-white land because it is also a late game win condition. So, yeah, we'll take that. Threeman Inspector was a consideration because Threeman Inspector does make an artifact for 1 mana, which is pretty cool. Alright, we're going to have 2 Wraths. We'll have Unexpectedly Absent as well. We're just like straight up white. Got a little bit of blue, but... Alright, this deck is coming together. I'd like to see like a Mere Battlesphere, a Tinker, and like 2 more Signets. And that's all we really need. A couple filler cards, but... to 2 Signets, which is asking a lot. Tinker, which is asking a lot. And Mere Battlesphere, not asking that much. That's my wish list. Now, there's plenty of other good cards and 1 mana artifact that helps smooth everything out, or Big Boy that lets us splash a card or recast a card. I really like Torrential Gearhulk, but honestly, I don't have that many good cards to flashback, and the top will help us with our crazy artifact deck. Okay, we have all 3 artifact cards. We have Tezzeret, Emery, Workshop. Let's take Tezzeret. It's a win condition and ramp. I really like Emery, but we're taking Tez here. I don't know if it's correct, but it's what we're doing. Signet or Ozone? Signet. We already have 2 Wraths. We're taking Signet. Elspeth or Anguished Unmaking or Adonto Vanguard. Let's take Elspeth. It is something to ramp into. Sun Titan is decent because it gets back things that go away. Thraben Inspector, that's the 1 mana artifact we wanted. Huh, a little Burial Rites action going on. Okay, so my wish list was 2 Signets, Tinker, Mere Battlesphere. We got 1 Signet. Okay. But what I didn't put on my wish list was Mox Emerald. But Mox Emerald is even better than the Signet. So we'll be happy with this. Huh, Oath of Druids is interesting. We're not going to do that. Ooh, Karn or Mana Vault? Mana Vault is super ramp. But Karn is a way to win the game, and I think we have to take Karn. But it's insane to be passing Mana Vault. Let's take Mana Vault. Maybe no one takes Karn because it is a... it's only good in the artifact deck. So balance is actually very good when you have a ton of artifacts because you play all the artifact ramp out. You balance. You don't have any creatures, so they lose all their creatures. You don't have many cards in hand, so they lose all their cards. You don't have that many lands, so they lose extra lands. Narset is a good consideration. Wall of Omens is a good sideboard card, but we're taking balance. It's just so powerful in our deck. Our deck is looking sweet. Ah, there's our other Signet. That was on my wish list. Our deck actually has like too many cards now. Can we get a Mere Battlesphere, please? Now I should be thinking about like sideboard cards against aggro decks too. If I could get something white and lifelink, that would be really good for the sideboard. You know, that Wall of Omens that was in the last pack would have been pretty good for a sideboard card. Right now, our only sideboard card is Condemn. Maybe Spectral Possession. Tinker. Ooh, Chrome Mox, but we're taking Tinker. And hoping we get one big artifact guy out with it. We just need to actually hit a Tinker target now. We're hitting everything on our wish list. We just need Mirror Battlesphere or some other Tinker target. Lyra Dawnbringer is that sideboard card I was talking about, but it's 5 mana, so it's one of the worst ones. Council's Judgment just kills anything. It can have hexproof. You can still kill it. This card is also good. Our deck is full of 2 good cards, though. We can Tinker into Golos, which we don't want. Normally, I would say Impulse is the pick here. But there's Disenchant and a Hangerback Walker. Hangerback is a good way to use all this crazy amount of mana we have. Disenchant is very good, too, in this format, but... Okay. Kozilek might be a little hard to get up to. Let's take Banishing Light. We already have O-Ring. We already have Council's Judgment. Let's take Blade Splicer. Against an aggro matchup, Blade Splicer is going to be very good, and it creates an artifact. Ancestral Visions is only good on turn 1, and we don't have that much blue cards, so we're probably not going to have turn 1 blue. So let's take Kitchen Finks again sideboard. Revelark, Winter Orb, Mana Leak. Guess we take Mana Leak here. It's very good. I don't know if we'll play it. Sphinx's Rev. Now that is something to do with our mana. Although Narset is pretty good too. Chartercore is pretty good. Wall Moments. Oh, we didn't hit a target for our Tinker. That is like a bummer. Yeah, we'll take this in case we play Burn or something. Chrome Mox, we did it. Yeah, I'll take Plague Crafter. And Disenchant, awesome. That's the perfect last pick. Except for, so the only thing we didn't get on our wish list was a big old fat Tinker target. So the fact that we don't have Tinker makes me less likely to play top. God, we have to cut so many cards. We can cut Thraben, because that's just for getting an artifact for artifact's sake. So let's look at our removal stuff. We got Unexpectedly Absent, Day of Judgment, Wrath of God, O-Ring, Disenchant, Leonin Relic Warder, Mana or Path to Exile, Balance. Okay, if we're running Balance, we probably don't need Wrath of God and Day of Judgment, so we're gonna put Day of Judgment and keep our Wrath of God. Does Tezzeret make sense? Tezzeret turns our artifacts into 5/5 creatures and kills our opponent with them. Okay. That is good enough reason to keep Tezzeret. We can also -0 to get Hangerback, which is cool. Is Sun Titan. Maybe Sun Titan's the cut here. And we have 2 Mox, so maybe we don't need that many lands. So let's add basics. Okay, we'll put in a Celestial Colonnade and put in Ancient Tomb. And Tolarian Academy, which is our blue source. We'll play a 41 card special because I'm a freak like that. Cool. I think our deck is looking sweet. We passed a Mox too. So when you see that Tolarian Academy in my hand and we have no artifacts on the battlefield, think, you know what? You could have had a Mox Jet. But I'll live. I'll live with the regret if it comes to that. I think it was worth it. What do you think the biggest hangerback walker we're gonna play is for? Like we could play it for 4, an 8 mana hangerback walker. We could get like turn 2 Karn. That would be sweet. We really don't want to keep that hand though. That had nothing going on. This is better. Put Karn on bottom. Plains. Two can play that game. Signet, okay. Well, I wish I drew my Signet. Alright, we'll play Hangerback. Because we can then we can slowly start building it up with the 1 mana ability, which is pretty cool. If they don't exile it. Teferi, 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 Teferi. Alright. Dust our shoulders off. Okay. We got big mana if we want it. Well, our Wrath is not going to do us much good against this many Planeswalkers. Alright, let's exile Gideon. Because Gideon's giving him the real advantage right now. Let's see what they do. We could possibly balance them next turn. Vanishing Light Hangerback. Okay. Ooh, and a creature. Alright, we're definitely gonna balance. What did they get? With, did they not take an equipment? Fails to find an equipment. Interesting. That sucks for them. Not us. Okay, so we definitely want to play Mana Vault. So we can choose to make them get rid of an extra card or get rid of one of their lands. Let's make them get rid of an extra card. They'll get to keep one card in hand. Discard Faith's Fetters and Dimir Signet. Okay. 2, 3, 4. So I would like to draw Karn now. That would be what I would like. Batterskull. That's why they failed to find. They already had it in their hand. Okay, we can kill Batterskull with Path to Exile. Probably don't want to, though. Alright, we want to get like a... We need to draw something good pretty soon here. Riftwing, Cloudscape, Bouncing Chromax, I assume? That's fine. Dang, son. This is brutal. We're gonna get eked out. Alright, next turn we have to path. We don't draw anything. Disenchant. Okay, that's about perfect. Oh, we have to cast this main phase because of freaking Teferi. I could get Hangerback Walker back, but I think it's much better to just kill the Batterskull now. They have counter? Oh, they'll just return it to their hand. Okay. Well, that's probably still the correct play. Maybe not. God, Teferi's going to be able to bounce twice in a row, too. It's looking rough for old Gil. Doesn't really bother me to have that in my hand, though. Gideon. Okay. Alright, we just lose here, I think. See, this is where O-Stone would have been good. And Teferi should not be in cube, because to be able to cast spells only during main phase is such a BS effect. It's just no fun. Against them, I don't even know. Like, Sphinx's Rev, try to get back in it. Maybe take out Cruel Signet. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. O-ring is good against planeswalkers. Yes, we'll play first. You will keep. Play planes to try to have Relic Warder up if we get lucky. Signet. Another Signet. We are going to have a ton of mana with Tezzeret out too. Geist of St. Traft. Okay. Well, that is a card. Wait. Let's Tezzeret. I have 6. I can play Thran Dynamo. And Relic Warder. And we're just playing Relic Warder as a blocker for Geist. We almost had enough to play Coercive Portal too. Yeah, this is pretty gross. So even if they kill Tez, we're going to Bribery them. Petty Theft. Okay, so they will kill Tezzeret probably. Alright, they're going to kill Tezzeret. Makes sense to me. Too bad we don't have Time Vault. That would have been sweet. Let's draw, like, Ugin. Yes. Let's get the Coercive Portal out there. We're just going to draw an extra card every turn. We'll let him swing in for 6 once. Then we'll Bribery to hopefully get something that blocks and blocks well. Leon and Relic Wardic, what are they going to take? My Chorus of Portal, that checks out. They've got a Brazen Borrower they can flash in. Alright, let's play Bribery and see what we find. Wow, they really don't have many creatures. Riftwing, Cloudskate, or Lyra Dawnbringer. We're going to take Lyra Dawnbringer. It blocks for us. And will gain us life. Alright. Let's hope they don't have another bounce effect. Because that would blow. Gideon. Okay. They're going to make me attack Gideon. That's no good. Can I kill Gideon this turn? No. Unexpectedly absent. Okay. Yeah, let's unexpectedly accent. Whatever. Yeah. Go back in your hidey hole. And let's attack for 5. We can swing back for 8, but let's just gain the life right now. If they want to swing out everything against us, they can. We could have bounced Relic Warder and played Chorus of Portal. I think this is better. Okay, yeah. We thought this would happen, that they would start swinging. But that's okay. Just don't have a bounce effect. Monastery Mentor. Okay, so now we want to draw Wrath. Wrath, please. Mana Tithe. Yikes. Boy, doesn't that seem like a dead card. If we block 4 in the air, then they have 6 on the ground, but we gain life before everything. Take 10 on the ground. Yeah, let's just play Relic Warder as a blocker. And we have Mana Tithe up. Can't Mana Tithe that. Okay, they are representing some serious damage. But we have a lifelink blocker. Oh, we had a lifelink blocker. I think we just lose now. And if we kill O-Ring, they get Lyra back. Yikes. Okay. So they have 7 in the air. 4 there. I can block 3 and I still die. Okay. They win this one. Let us try another. We have a sweet deck. We just got stomped. Feels bad, man. Have yet to draw our Tolarian Academy. I think maybe the problem is I needed like an Eldrazi or two. But I think we more needed Mirror Battlesphere. That kind of stuff would have been a difference maker. Play first. We have great cards, but with no ramp. We'll keep. And hopefully we draw into ramp, because that's like half of our deck. Keep them scared, though. They'll think we've got, you know, Spell Pierce up. We ain't got shit. Still wandering about. Volcanic Island. And nothing. Okay. Not a great draw. Nice thing is, you know, we have 2 good plays on turn 4. If they play a bunch of creatures, we're gonna get ahead with Wrath of God if they play a bunch of creatures. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, Celestial Colonnade. You know, I don't need more lands, but if I was gonna draw a land, that's a pretty good one. Alright, now we just want them to play creatures, play creatures, play creatures. Urza ramps us from 4 to 6 mana the next turn too. Because it makes the artifact creature. Yeah, let's go for it. Play that Urza. They got the counter, they got the counter. Okay, it worked. So now I would like to draw Mox Emerald here, because then I could play Karn. And that would make my day. Alright, nothing on their turn. Interesting. Alright, we can Urza at any time, so we'll just hang back and we'll Urza. We'll probably hit a ramp card of some sort, but we can't guarantee. Boy, Magic seems a lot simpler when your opponent just does nothing. Maybe they're just afraid we're holding up counter mana the whole time. And we ain't got shit, as I said before. I mean, we are going to play Karn. That's pretty solid. Alright, let's... Oh. Yeah, I probably have to do that on my turn, huh? Play Tez. We're going to remove 0 and get our Mox. Mox Emerald. Cool. We are definitely going to play Karn next turn. Should have done the Urza on my turn before. That was a mistake. Seven. Let's untap these two now. Play Karn. Exile their Lumbering Falls. Doing something. Lightning Striking Karn. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, let's chill. Already played a land. Okay. We are not hitting on our Urza, but that's okay. We will eventually. I assume they'll have to play cards too. I'm a little bummed we lost Karn. Maybe I should have plussed. That would have been a consideration that I should have figured they could have burned. But I was more worried about their land killing Karn, even though I have 2 blockers. So maybe I should have assessed the risks better. Easy to tell now, but I should have known. All right, let's see. What you got? What you got? What you got? Nothing. No, because they're probably going to just Tezzeret. Untop them. We definitely don't want to disenchant. Let's try another. Plains. Okay. Let's start getting in there. Because next turn we can ult Tez, and that'll make everything a 5/5. Gifts ungiven. Okay. Don't even have black, so I don't know what they're gonna, or white, so I don't really understand what their gifts ungivening for. Guess they can just pick 4 good cards and they're gonna get 2 of them. Look at that Urza. Wow. The High Artificer. Urza was a sweet card growing up. Or sweet planeswalker, because there were all these cards like Urza's glasses, Urza's sunglasses, Urza's something, Urza's this. And there was never an Urza card, so it was like this big mythical figure. Okay, so Yawgmoth's Will, Manamorphose, empty the Warrens, Ancestral. I think we put Ancestral and Manamorphose together, and empty the Warrens and Yawgmoths together. Because we don't want them to be able to Manamorphose to play Yawgmoth's Will and get back Ancestral. We don't want them to Ancestral into Swamp and play Yawgmoth's Will. So let's put these two together. Because Yawgmoths is the best card in hand. Yeah, so they took Yawgmoths, empty the Warrens. So I was pretty sure they were going to take Yawgmoths, and I wanted them to have the worst possible card with it, which is empty the Warrens. Because if they play it, we'll just Wrath. Doesn't win the game. Is Brago in the cube? I haven't seen him show up. It'd be cool to like blink Urza a couple times to keep getting those constructs. Karna would have been sweet if it wheeled. Would have been a good replacement for Elspeth, like a better Elspeth. All right, they're thinking hard. They're a Storm deck, so we're gonna be able to take out a couple cards that don't really help us that much. Snapcaster into Manamorphose into Yawgmoth's Will. If that's what they're doing, this is not going to be that good. I'm guessing they're just going to snap. Nope, they're going for it. I mean, you gotta be scared against Storm. They could win at any point, but I think they realize that we have the kill on board, and they're not gonna be able to stop us. Yawgmoth's Will, okay. Ooh, Lion's Eye Diamond. Okay, so they should have Lion's Eye Diamond while Yawgmoth's Will was on the stack. Because now Lion's Eye Diamond will exile their whole hand. So Lion's Eye Diamond before Ancestral Recall goes off. But if you haven't played like Vintage, it's pretty easy to screw up. They should have cast Lion's Eye, then Yawgmoth. Then before Yawgmoth resolved, cracked Lion's Eye. Yeah. So now their hand vanished. But they can draw a lot of cards with Ancestral Recall. Alright. They don't have enough money for Empty the Warrens. They really need like a ritual. Alright, we win. I think they've got a half-assed Storm deck. Maybe not half-assed, but a one that didn't quite come together. Okay, so Mana Leak is pretty good against them. What's bad against them? Well, we didn't see a single artifact or enchantment, and they had quite a few cards. So let's take out Disenchant. Let's take out Path to Exile. We didn't really see creatures either. And submit. We have to mulligan this. It's almost a very good hand, but not quite. We'll keep, and we'll put 1 plains on bottom. This isn't very great either, because we didn't see many permanents from them. Faithless Looting, okay. Hopefully they just can't go off too early, because we just don't have anything to deal with them right now. Alright, they're getting rid of lands, which is a little scary. Means they've got a lot of good stuff in hand, probably. Alright, if they do play something like Dreadhorde Arcanist, we can absent it. It's something. Do they got the Dreadhorde? No. Okay. Let's do this so that we can keep absent up. They could have a lot of artifact destruction. They're in like the 2 best colors for that. Okay, they are playing Swamp. So their Storm deck might not be half-assed. But when they weren't playing black, I was a little dubious. Heartbeat of Spring. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I will use this to play Coercive Portal, and then unexpectedly absent that, which is awesome. So the reason why this is good is it basically time locks them. They'll have to draw this again. It's not going to their hand, it's going on top of their library. So they'll have to draw this again, and on our turn we'll be drawing 2 cards because of the Coercive Portal. And if they play this again, then we untap with 8 mana, which is pretty disgusting. So that was a big play for us. It might not have seemed like that good, right? We're just making them do the same thing over and over again. But that was like basically a time walk. And okay, they got 2 mana now, so. But still, I mean, that really set them back. Alright, they're going to vote Carnage, I bet. We want Homage. We want to draw an extra card. Pay homage to us. Ooh. Well, this is very good. We have 8 mana. And I need 9. So let's play... Well... Let's play Tez. Yeah, I guess I have other mana artifacts. No creatures. That hurts. Take the Emerald, and we're going to play O-Ring on Heartbeat of Spring. Because we don't want them to untap with all that mana, and they concede. Alright. 1-1, baby. Let's win the final match to take it on home. We're still hunting for our first trophy, but that's okay. Congrats to Kenny the Pig and Jinga. Topping out the leaderboard there. 25 wins. I wonder how many they've played. Like, even if you only lose 20% of the time, say you won 80% of your games, that means they played 30 leagues already. That's a lot of leagues. Yeah, we can keep this. Turn 2 Signet. Turn 4 Elspeth. That's fine. That's more than fine. That's good. We'll keep. Please don't be mono red. If you are, please play an enchantment so I can disenchant it. Okay, mono red incoming. Ooh. Some sort of Boros red. Top, okay. We're gonna do this to get turn 2 Elspeth. Turn 2 Elspeth will probably save us more life than it hurts us. Ooh, maybe they're not mono red, they're just using top to make sure they get land drops. That's very good for us. We'll start pumping out the creatures with Elspeth. Turn to Elspeth. Turn to Elspeth. And they had no forced spiker days, which is very good. We can relic warder the top, but they also can just they can draw a card and put top on top of their deck. So top isn't the best target for disenchant or relic warder. If you're wondering why I'm not playing it, that is why. Oh, darn, I was hoping they were stuck on lands. Artifact. Monastery Mentor, okay. Oh, wait. We'll play a Hangerback Walker. We can unexpectedly absent the Mentor. Maybe we should have done that last turn. The thing that makes unexpectedly absent not so great is that they have top, because they just top the Monastery Mentor back to their hand, although it does set them back. Okay, right there when they drew the top, I could have disenchanted it. And in fact, I probably should have disenchanted it, because you can't tap it twice in the same turn. Okay. Alright, you got me. Right, next upkeep, if they do that, we're going to disenchant the top. I'm not going to let them walk all over us with their infinite prowess triggers off of the Sensei's divining poop. Right, and then they're probably going to top. Okay, so now we disenchant that. They can't tap it again to protect it. So We did a good. We did the good there. We did the good. Now we can unexpectedly absent. I don't know that we will. Elspeth is getting close to making our stuff indestructible too, which is nice. Alright, let's make our hanger back a little bit bigger and pass. Alright, we've got a big unexpectedly absent available to us. Let's think about using it. They're gonna Wrath. So they Wrath, we get a couple Hangerback Walkers. And our Elspeth sticks around, so it's not the best. Alright, we're playing Urza. We're making everything indestructible. We're swinging with the tokens. We have Elspeth emblemed. I could have tried to save Elspeth another turn, but honestly, I think we are at the point where we're pretty much ahead. We want to just solidify our position here. Let's see. What will they do? Monkey Game 7. Consecrated Sphinx. Okay. Wait. Do this end of their turn. Okay. We're going to bring the Sphinx one under their library, because we don't want them to draw 2 cards off of our draw step. That is too bad for us. Alright, then we'll put a Hangerback counter on. Attack with the big boys. Yeah, we're swanging. You know what it do. I don't really know what they can do with the emblem in play. Thran Dynamo, okay. Boom, we'll get some big mana up in here. And that makes me want to do this again. Wrath of God is great because all of our stuff has indestructible. So cool. We'll play it. And now we should be able to crush them. Even if they have upheaval, I mean, we just play Urza and Hangerback Walker again. Palancrone, okay. I don't think that'll do it. They need a way to deal like 14 damage to me. They have a way. They don't have a way. Alright, Goblin Warrens is something. Gives them some chumperinos. Let's see what we get. What do we get? Bribery. Sweet. Let's see what their whole deck is so we can look at it next. Look at it and study it. Ha! They didn't want us seeing that. They didn't want us seeing that. We see they have Monastery Mentor, so let's put in a Day of Judgment and take out a Disenchant, I guess. The only card we saw was top, and Disenchant isn't the best against top. Yeah, we'll keep this. Boom. We're gonna get to play Bribery pretty early. Let's play Gruul Signet because I care about it less. Does that make sense? Well, no, let's play Azorius because that's more likely we'll get to play Bribery. Now watch, they counter it. Manatithe, I'd be so impressed. I'd take my hat off. I'd go put a hat on and take it off. Alright. To do this, we have to exile our O-ring, but I think it's worth it to cast Bribery this early. Alright. Show me what you got. So they have, okay, they are a Storm deck, for sure. They don't have that much to deal with Consecrated Sphinx, so let's take Consecrated Sphinx and we'll at least draw cards off of it. If they find a way to kill it, you know, them's the breaks. But I don't think they're going to, and we're going to get to draw muchas cartas off of this Sphinxy boy. Yes! This is what it's all about. Turn 3 Bribery is what our deck was meant to be doing. I don't know what they're trying to do. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I'm already drawing the cards. Triggers on the stack, my man. You gotta wait till your main phase if you want to play that, whatever you're gonna play. You gotta let it resolve, monkey. Huh. They got something. Unexpectedly absent. Okay. It's pretty good. They should have done it on their upkeep, unless they just drew that card, because I'm still going to draw 2 right now. But yeah, that keeps them from losing the game entirely. So good for them. Let's hope we can draw something good before they hit 6 mana and Consecrated Sphinx S. Alright, we have all the mana in the world. So let's draw something good to do with it, please. Tez would be awesome because Tez could ultimate for the win. Teferi. I think they're going to draw a card, right? They could put Chrome Mox if they want to punish me, but I have so much mana that wouldn't be good anymore. Elspeth, okay. That is a way to win. And a way to kill Teferi, hopefully. At least put pressure on. Do they have a counter? Nope. Alright. Next turn they probably play Consecrated Sphinx, which is a little scary. Because they're going to get to draw 2 off it. And they're going to get to draw next... They're just drawing so many cards. Ooh. No. Fine. Draw away, my friend. Wrath of God. We have to kill the Sphinx. We can't just let that live forever. Alright, now we can create a knight. Yeah, they really keep pausing as if they have something. And let's start trying to draw our own. Get our own card draw engine out there. If you got the counter, you got the counter, but I don't think you do. You would have countered the Wrath. If we Elspeth emblem, Carnage won't even destroy Coercive Portal, which is pretty funny. Daredevil, and they're gonna cast Unexpectedly Absent on something. Ooh, they're gonna cast. They can cast our card. So what do they get? They're gonna get Urza, probably. I think that's what they get. Yeah, there's nothing else really good to get in our deck. Alright, they're going to draw a card with the fairy. You get an emblem. Whenever you draw a card, exile target. Yeah, we can't let them emblem to fairy. So we're going to have to use Elspeth to jump our soldier at them. Hopefully draw something useful. O-ring would be... Oh, I killed O-ring already. Council's Judgment would be good. The other Wrath would be good. Homage. Relic Warder. Okay, let's start with jumping our soldier to attack to fairy. Alright, now let's play Relic Warder, exiling the construct token. Because that'll block to help save our Elspeth too. Brainstorm? Okay, that's fine. We don't want to lose our Brainstorm. Or lose our Elspeth. Elspeth can even take damage, that's fine, but we don't want to lose it. Exile a construct. Perfect. Now we can even block Urza and let Direfleet Daredevil through. It won't hurt us. Let's hold the land, make it seem like we've got something crazy up our sleeves. Maybe it will make them a little scared. I don't know. If they don't kill our soldier, we can jump it and kill Teferi next turn, which is very useful. By jump it, I mean give it flying for one turn, which makes me think like Elspeth's just like, you know, winging that soldier. Woo! It's not like she's got little biplanes up her sleeve. She's just chucking that dude off out of a catapult, probably. Pretty brutal. All right. Draw more cards, why don't ya? We know they've got tons of storm things to do, so I wonder if they're just trying to build up the perfect storm hand and they just can't quite do it. But at 7 cards, only 19 left in their library, they should have a pretty good hand. Gush, okay. Yeah, maybe they're going for it now. Or maybe they're just going to Urza. But 10 cards in hand. I think they're going for it. Alright. You got me fully scared. Don't... Oh, Mind's Desire. For 2? Yeah, that's fine. Gitaxian Probe and... 1000-Year Storm. Okay. Well, 1000-Year Storm is very good. They're going to get to cast 1000-Year Storm and then Probe twice? Or Probe 3 times? That's very good. Let's just hope they don't hit a... blue spell after that. That was very good for them. please. Okay, cool. That's fine. You can attack Elspeth. We want to find a way to kill Thousand Year Storm, that's for sure. They're running out of cards in deck, though. Homage. I think we're better off drawing than killing everything. Mana Tithe, really? Okay. Mana Tithe is not quite gonna get it done here. But we're gonna at least kill Teferi. Do 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 do. Taste the pain, you freaking Teferi. The only thing worse than a big Teferi is a little Teferi. No, they're both pretty miserable to play against. Teferi, the creature, back when Teferi was a legendary creature, that card is pretty fun. It still limits you. Like, so basically your opponent can only cast cards as a sorcery, and you can cast cards whenever. But it ends up being like a really fun cube card because you can cast giant creatures, you can wrath. When they try to play things off of like Mind's Desire, you can flash into Fairy and stop them. It's really an interesting, different mechanic. It's possible Mana Tithe still plays a role here. They're going to play a 6-mana card. Or are they going to play the Consecrated Sphinx? They could. Fractured Identity. Okay, so they get our Elspeth and get to create a copy of it. Okay. I get it. Get your Elspeth on. Alright, now at this point, if we have a chance to play Mana Tithe, we will do it because Mana Tithe has never looked worse. Facing down an 8-mana 1000-Year Storm opponent, Mana Tithe has lost a lot of its luster. I think we want to draw still. I think they want us to draw too. They vote for Carnage. Okay, so they think they're behind. Damn. We just cannot draw anything decent. Like a Hangerback Walker. The Planeswalker. There's a couple good things we could do. They're really running out of cards, so maybe they just have to start trying to beat down to win. Start, you know, attacking us with Urza, Direfleet, Daredevil. Scry, okay. Scrying for 1. They might just lose to cards in deck at this point. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're going to be drawing quite a few cards off of this. Scry 2, they're going to be drawn, they're going to be like scrying through most of their deck, really. So yeah, the way to win might just be to okay, yeah, we're definitely going to vote Carnage at this point. Because we want Elspeth dead, we want all those tokens dead. I don't know if they'll see it that way. Should have voted Carnage last turn, in retrospect. But they're getting really close to just losing. If they don't have like a way to shuffle their deck, which... did they have Time Twister? I love how half of my deck is on the battlefield, half of their deck is in the graveyard. Two very different approaches. Monastery Mentor, okay. Boy, that would have been good to have before, right? Okay, now we mana tithe that. Sure. Because Mana Tithe will never do anything like the rest of the game, basically. Alright, Carnage. They voted Homage, so we will draw 2. Hangerback, okay. I mean, we are going to have the biggest hangerback I've ever seen. Alright, we got 7/7 hangerback, baby. Now if we draw a Wrath, we'll have a bunch of hangerback tokens, which is pretty cool. Mana Flare, okay. They're going to have a lot of mana. I don't know that they're going to have anything to do with it. Now Mana Flare, if we would have played it last turn, we could have gotten a couple more counters on our hangerback. Could have had a 14/14 hangerback. Palincrone. Okay. They're gonna take a storm turn. That's fine. Get as much storm as you want, and then I think they're gonna cast Empty the Warrens. Ooh, opponent's gonna have to watch the clock. They've been playing a little slow. I can't concede though, because I think we have a very good shot at beating an Empty the Warrens for 30. So I guess they can get Monastery Mentor up to an infinite amount. but I have blockers, so I'm not really, it's really not that troubling. All right, they're gonna ponder it up. Ponderosa Steakhouse. I think their deck might just be too much of a dirtler. Do they even have the mana to return Palinchron and play it again? No. I don't think. Well, how did they do it before? Waiting for Monkey Game 7. Are they trying to chat with us? First time playing Stormwell. They deal 3 damage. Is there any merit into not blocking with the soldier? Probably not. Okay. So now we vote Carnage. They probably vote Homage, and we try to draw a... we try to draw a Wrath, hopefully. Balance. Ooh, Karn. Okay. And we have basically unlimited mana. So let's play this. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Play Karn. Do we want to balance first? Alright. Let's... They have 3 cards in hand. If we balance, they have to discard 1 card. And then we can Karn kill Palinchron. That seems good. Okay, let's do that. So we'll balance first. Five, six, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Maybe I should tap planes because we're going to have to sacrifice 1. Bounce. Alright, our opponent misplayed. They could have jumped with Elspeth, they were telling us. So we got lucky. But you gotta get pretty close to get lucky. So we're going to kill the flyer. And I don't think they have a haste creature. Let's just kill Elspeth. And we're gonna win in 5 turns, maybe? This way, if we don't have a way to... I don't want to get caught where they play a token and jump it with Elspeth next turn. So we killed Elspeth there because it can make things fly. They only have 1 minute 40 on the clock too, so I don't think it really... I don't think they really have a chance at winning this. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for them. They're misplaying. I do that sometimes, for sure. Lose games where I could have won. Let's see if they have another burn spell. They just have it. Okay. Don't know why they had to tap all. Oh, that's why they're tapping all their mana. Okay. All right. It's a whole new game. Let's hope they don't have Balefire. That was slick. Oof. Yeah, if they have any burn spell, we are out of luck. Preordain, okay. Oh, dude, you gotta auto yield. You're running out of time, dude. Balefire can't be countered. Damn. I would have mana typed it. It wouldn't have mattered. Path to Exile doesn't gain life. So yeah, I lose on this one. Whew. Alright. Begin sideboarding. They have 3 seconds on the clock, unfortunately. GG. That was well fought. We'd play another mana leak, take out Path probably. Add in Disenchant now that we know they have Thousand Year Storm, and take out Bribery, because I'm guessing they would even take out Bribery. They might even take out Consecrated Sphinx knowing we have Bribery. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is cool. Turn 4 Urza, or turn 2 Urza. And we win! Due to time, which kind of feels like a cop-out. But it's still a win. We had fun. I had fun. I think we had a sweet artifact deck. We just got a little unlucky in the first round matchup. Could have used a little more card draw, you know, a little Ancestral Recall. I think the weird thing is there's like Ancestral Recall on Treasure Cruise. And then other than that, there aren't a ton of like middle of the road draw cards. Like there's Mole Drifter. Maybe there are middle of the road draw cards, but they tend to be snapped up by people pretty quickly. So anyway, that was a sweet ass artifact deck. I hope you enjoyed. I really did. I'll be playing Vintage Cube all holiday season. I think we got like a couple weeks left. Yeah, January 16th. So I'll be playing through then. Subscribe for more Vintage Cube. I'll be pumping it out because it's just my favorite thing to do. All right, Merry Cubemas.